Well. Welcome back once again, you glorious bastards. I'm FOXSOL, and you're watching another video here on the channel about Lords of the Fallen. That's right, we're discussing Lords of the Fallen still. And the newest patch notes have dropped for 1.1.326 about 3 hours ago, so I'm a little late on this. But let's take a look. Let's see where the developers are lying to us at on this. Because in the last updates, the last patch notes, we discovered that there was a clear lies. There was a couple of clear lies in there that they didn't actually do. So I want to see what apparently this update is, and we'll be playing it here shortly. All right. First and foremost, the developers are greeting us. They are delighted to share with us the next big optimization update, which also marks the start of the ongoing PvP and PvE balancing split, as well as much improvements on the lock-on system and boss difficulty increases. Oh boy, how much more fucking health are you going to put on the bosses, I wonder? All right, highlights. We successfully complete a custom engine improvement to allow us to navigate the Ember meshes, which mean noticeable improvements on the performance. New lock-on system activated. We've been extensively testing different options. We believe a simpler approach of a lock-on is essential for the system being active. So we made new default settings, though you will still have to be able to switch on to other lock-on option sets, including legacy. Okay. First step of our PvP balancing is here, so with more to come in the near future now, we start independently balancing spells. Ooh, today's update focuses on the most overpowered spells and range abilities based on your feedback. For PvP only, zero impact on PvE. I want to see this. And by popular demand, we have complete overhauled all bosses in the game. It is clear that both from your feedback and our internal finds that many of the bosses typically weren't posing enough of a challenge. So we have rebalanced some behaviors as well as their hit points, damage output, and ensure they pose a correct level of difficulty at the point of your journey. Please find further details below. We now integrate the latest version DSSS 3. Okay. And furthermore, in collaboration with NVIDIA and AMD, we are activating additional data century reports to gather more detail of the remaining hardware that's unsupported. That unfortunately is experiencing some crashes in our game. All right, let's go through the lock-on overhaul. The new lock-on system activated. We extensively test various options. We believe simpler approach. So it's the precision prioritizes enemies that are closer to the center of your screen within specified maximum limit. Dynamic prioritize enemies are closer to the center of the screen without limits. Default option. We're gonna have to see this and take a look at this. Endings. Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna finally talk about the Umbral. For those players that got blocked at the Umbral ending, unable to finish the game, we have great news. Now when you load your character, you should receive the ending. You will see the credits directly, receive the proper achievements and the proper rewards, and then you'll be prompted for new game +1 or +0 or stay in your current world. This will also fix potential, though not report issues with the Rogar ending, should it ever occur. Thanks players for sharing their saves. This greatly helps us find the issue and a safe way to fix it. Stability. We've updated NVIDIA's DSS3 streamlined by activated frame generation, blah, blah, blah. Enable you to command and load Steam properties. So this is for you PC players right here. In collaboration with Epic, we fixed the engine loading deadlock that could, again, happen when low profile CPUs. Thanks Morn for helping us with the profile on his PC. Released some players that were using Alt F4 during any cinematic, especially Ember one, possibly out of concern that they're not having a way back. We've added additional failsafe to support an Alt F4 exit there. However, please keep in mind that you can still choose whether to continue or exit the game after cinematics, so there's no need to exit the game prematurely. Also, it's because of any potential crash that could happen at that moment, even for a power outage. All right. That's all looking good, I guess. Performance, they made engine performances for the Umbral meshes. This should result in noticeable performance improvement while number. For those who are curious, Umbral meshes require a complex shader that uses an alpha mask, camera occlusion, animation support, vertex animation, pixel depth, blah, 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 blah. Now, once fully transitioned to Umbral was complete, we can take advantage of the NIAT technology. by selectively swapping meshes depending on their shader needs. Improvement significant optimization. So we'll see that tonight. Automation of the Umber World, blah, blah, blah. Sky arrest lower. So if you're interested in this, just look at the patch notes. I'll put a link in the description below. I'm sure they did some stuff. This is what I'm mostly interested in because this is where the biggest lies has been coming in. How many times I hear, oh, we are overhauling the bosses. Oh, the Monarch boss, the Monarch. Oh no, yeah, he is. We didn't tweak his HP at all. We made him behavior based stronger and challenge. Bullshit on a lot of that. I'm calling on this. So I want to see what you got here. All non-bosses have received a health boost ranging from 10 to 20% depending on the player's game progression. Are you fucking shitting me? They don't need more health. All non-main bosses have received an overhaul of 10% boost to their damage output, with adjustments made to case-by-case basis to ensure they are providing an appropriate level of challenge. Who the fuck? They're already fucking bullet sponges. The Unbroken Promise has received a significant health increase of 18%. And a 15% boost in damage output following behavioral enhancements introduced 2 weeks ago. We noticed that some players were engaging with it and felt that it needed additional health and damage to match its improvement. More aggressive behavior. It's not even it has no aggressive behavior. What the hell is wrong with y'all? I can prove this. The Light Reaper now has slightly more health with a 10% increase to make the final part of combat more engaging. We observed players were having fun, but encounter was a bit too short. The following behavior enhancement for, okay, whatever. You know what? You're just increasing their health. Following the behavior enhancement of the Sunless Monarch, we found that they were pretty close to achieving the desired level of difficulty. However, we decided to add a little more health and increase the damage of its attacks by 10%. True to provide. So your fucking overhaul and improvement is increasing the health of the boss. Are you fucking stupid? It took me over 30 minutes to 40 minutes to kill the Monarch boss. He was not more different than he was in New Game Plus Zero. It's just he was a bullet sponge. He basically had from, in all theoretical terms here, if New Game Plus Zero, he had like 100% health, okay, and we were able to fight him. In New Game Plus fucking 1, the motherfucker went from fucking 100% to 1,000% in a fucking health increase. Not a 10%, not an 8%. Oh God, we're gonna see this tonight. We're gonna see this tonight on the live stream. I swear. We've been discussing this all fucking week of how bad these updates have been coming. This is again another update that is just proving that the devs don't understand balancing. A boss does not need a health increase. A boss needs, if you're going to do a health increase like Dark Souls, if they're at 100% in New Game Plus Zero, they should be upgraded to, maybe like a 5% in New Game Plus One. New Game Plus Two is 10, through the progression. We're doing max level fucking damage. All right, max level damage in a game with Umbral spells, and legitimately, even in strength build, all they are is bullet sponges. Monarch gets stun locked with throwables or range attacks like crossbow. That's how we beat him. We sat there plummeting his ass with a crossbow. It was not engaging. It was not fun. He was not behaviorally changed. You're stupid. You're absolutely, utterly lying to the players. I guarantee it. I can't wait to play this update. The Scared Resonance will now typically use the stairs to descend and will only drop through the hole if there is an opportunity to strike the player. Okay. AI added adjustment deletion volumes, improved deletion. The AI could get stuck due to collisions using Navic. The bind defenders could get on top of a chest, blocking volume, blocking its pawn, been placed. The Pilgrim's Perch movement platform. So never has been added to moving platforms to prevent potential cheesing of the Scar Shell in one of the Pilgrim Perps moving shadow things. Okay, you already did this. Adjusted deletion volumes, adjusted door size in Bram's Castle, and made some combat space improvement to fight against the Ruiner. Now it's harder to hide from him. We love cheese, but cheesing with moderation. Who the fuck has a problem with the fucking door size and the Ruiners? That's not even fucking cheese. Oh my god, I can't wait to fucking live stream this shit and talk about how dumb these developers, these 400 plus developers are. The player was able to soul flare platform. They were standing on a circuit dishes. This now has been fixed. Oh, if this is what I think this is, if this is what I think this is right here, oh, go fuck yourselves. That's an attack on me. I'm going to say that right there. Because there is a certain spot that I could stand at and I could pull a platform and I don't have to do the intended route, but there is a certain platform at Brim's Castle doing that. Balancing, fix an issue with the Sword Reaper sword special attack. Now reactivate, you can use extended. Players still have to complete the quest line in order to lock them. We're more lenient now when sprinting. So after a roll, you do not need to press sprint again. Your sprint keeps going. If it's enough stamina left, of course. You already had that there, okay? Fix an issue. Is any sprint ability? We shoot through the floor and the walls. Fix vigor multiplier. Pumpkin Skin Hammer now is a droppable and sellable. We are not sure why anyone would want to do this. Objectively makes no sense, but now you can decide to do it anyway. Because if you have another fucking... Excuse me. Because if you have another character that you want to go ahead and give that helmet to, which is something you could go ahead, you can give it to your friend, and your friend can give it to your other character. That's the reason why. It's just like Iron Hammer. I got like 7 of them. I would love to drop them and give them to people because honestly, the weapon's useless for me. Yeah. Buff the exploding ball, decrease its ammo from 10 to 4. Its damage multiplier boost from 1.9 to 3.8. Hey, that's great. You see, you're making that better. Buff the shattering ball, decreases ammo cost from 10 to 4. Holy damage multiplier increase from... Oh boy, this is going to be amazing. Dark Best Banner now receives probably the biggest buff of all. Damage reduced from 15 to 4. Physical damage multiplier. Okay. This all sounds great. Balancing PvP. In our first PvP split was not finished. This one's a prop PvP scaler for spells, arrows for PvP, 0 impact PvE, just pure PvP specific scaler. Now using spells or ammo throwable in PvP shouldn't be OP. So you're not going to give us an actual what you did there, are you? You just say, hey, look, we fixed it, but you're not going to give us any detail on how you're balancing that. Great fucking update. Oh, God, I'm actually getting a little fucking ticked off. I'm actually getting ticked off at this. We've been seeing quite a few questions on how passwords work in multiplayer, so we decided to add a visual HUD indicating when a password is on, so for co-op to remain, blah, blah, blah. Who the fuck? Boy, somebody really does not understand how to play Dark Souls games if you're going to have that kind of issue. If you do not know how to use a fucking password on here, we've understood how to use this from day one. Additional information when disconnected from player session. All right, here's a bunch of collision fixes that they fixed, not worried about. Lighting issues, not worried about. Visual, not worried about. UI and audio. So I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm going to be completely honest. There is a couple of things in here that now I have to go take a look at. We have to go update our game. We have to go see, because honestly, I'm getting a little fucking stoked on this, and I'm getting a little fucking steamed on this, because there's clearly some lying going on. I'm smelling some bullshit. And if you're interested in knowing more when this video drops, come check me out on the channel, youtube.com right here. We will be live streaming the newest update. I will restart from New Game Plus fucking 1 again, and we are going to go see just how great this update is. All right. Again, like I always do, we have our channel members right here. I want to like to thank every single one of you for becoming a channel member and purchasing and being a Patreon and helping out with the channel, coming to the live streams. You guys are completely amazing. We have this conversation almost every night about the devs, and I can't wait to hear y'all thoughts. So until next time, take it easy, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.